Hey everybody, here's a behind-the-scenes look at New York jazz stories. People might wonder what the show's about, what are the stories, where do they come from? Well, here's where they come from. I took over Cadence magazine about 12 years ago, and when I did, I started altering the interviews a little bit, just adding something, which was a question or a memory. Could you recount a turning point in your life? And those stories were collected, and the memories were collected and put together in the magazine called Jazz Stories, which was then cobbled together as a book of jazz stories. And then an edition was done of the New York-centric stories. The stories are from individual jazz artists, and they're retold by me. I started doing this in the studio and then started doing this on stage. I performed in Los Angeles and Portland and then started doing it in New York. It was, like I said, it was 2016 when the Public Theater invited me to perform at Joe's Pub, which is their kind of cabaret-style theater. Seats about 170 people. The show consists of myself on piano and telling stories, and I have a backup band, and the band provides a soundtrack for the stories as well as improvised music in between. Now the music's very special because we're talking about musicians, and we're giving you a taste of improvised music that is designed to be a complete piece, instant composition, some people call it. So I'm very particular with who I work with, and it's always a real joy to come together, create music. We don't rehearse. I read the stories off the page, and it's a very intimate setting. The next show, upcoming on September 13th, is at a club called Drom, D-R-O-M, and this will be my second time performing the jazz stories there. And it's quite exciting to work with them. And the band is featuring jazz titan Joe Lovano. And I'm very excited to have Joe and Judy Silvano. And both of them will be performing music, but also telling their stories of when they first came to New York. And the other musicians are Cheryl Pyle on flute and Adam Lane on bass. Intimate stories from people about a personal time in their lives and compositions created in the moment. Hope to see you. Come say hi.